Hello, welcome to White Birch Tarot and Astrology. This reading is for Sunday, May 19th. I sat down to do a reading. I don't know why I felt like doing a reading about Mars conjunct the North Nodes, because I thought, that's really important. It puts a lot of energy into our path forward and our true purpose in this life. And so I sat down and I chose a deck that I don't use very often, which I like, the Wild Unknown Tarot. And the reason that I don't use it very often is because the cards tend to stick together. So I get more than one and I never know which card it is. But anyway, so I sat down to do the North Nodes conjunct Mars. And then I was looking at this and I thought, this is so important with Neptune at the top. And it's not exactly opposite the moon tonight because I printed this out yesterday, but it's still, it still is at the top of the kite. And so I don't know if that, I don't think I influenced the cards. I think they just came out the way they wanted to, because I just was thinking, well, this is really important. Because the cards I drew, they all have more to do with Neptune and the moon than they do Mars and the North Nodes. So we will just call this a whatever reading. And I'm going to start with a quick quote by the race car driver Mario Andretti, who said, if everything seems under control, you're probably not moving fast enough. And initially I chose that because of the Mars thing I was going to do, but hey, whatever. I've turned up the brightness on my iPad, so let's see if it makes any difference. It's blinding to me. I was just going to pull a few cards. I was going to pull 3 cards and then a bunch came out. And also, again, these stick together. So when I pull one card, I never know if the card under it is really meant to be. I thought it was, but then this one I thought it was a single card. We got the 2 of Cups and I said to myself, yay, finally a romance reading. Finally. And then I felt another card underneath it and I thought, what's that? The 5 of Wands, the conflict card. Okay, so I think this reading has to do with possibly with romance, which would be nice, wouldn't it, for once? Because we get the 2 of Cups. So if it's not romance, it's nice relationship energy and getting along. And then this was stuck to it. So I'm not sure if this is part of the reading, but it did get stuck to the back. So there could be a bit of conflict in an otherwise very, not peaceful, but a very loving relationship. There could be a bit of conflict. All is not perfect, but still we have the 2 of Cups and that's good. So it's 2 hearts coming together. And then the next 2 cards, these 2 were stuck together as well. But interestingly, they're this card, instead of having the Page and the Knight, they have the Daughter, which is like the Page of Cups, which is emotion, and the Sun, which is like the Knight of Cups. So we get the Sun. Oh, I left this rock in the way. Actually, it's a crystal. I don't know. I call it a rock. So there. We have the Sun and the Daughter of Cups. So this is quite a bit of emotion, which again, I'm not surprised with Venus at the tail end of Pisces, where again, he's going to be for a while. And this full moon coming up is going to be a whopper. So I think what I'm going to try to do is post a short reading for each sign for the upcoming full moon, which occurs here on Thursday the 23rd. So I'll start them earlier, because I know if you're east of me, you get things sooner. So, okay, so we have, it could possibly be a new relationship or rekindling an old one. We've got some brand new emotional energy coming in. If it's not a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship. It could be a project, but if it is, it's a creative project, something that uses your imagination, something fun. And then we get our friend, we got her last time, the High Priestess is involved again. And remember I said Pluto is squaring Mercury. So Pluto's in the mix here. Pluto seems like he's been in everything lately. You just can't quite get rid of him. And again, he's going retrograde back into Capricorn, and he'll hit Capricorn in September, like the 15th or whatever. So here we have some information coming in from the subconscious. And this could be also where you're tapping into your creative ability, your creative sense. And if it's a romantic encounter, then it feels very, I want to say like faded, like it's down deep, where it's not even someone you would have like consciously chosen, but they're just there. There's a deep connection, a karmic connection right now. And again, if it's not with someone else, then it's with an imaginative, emotional part of yourself. Then we get Temperance in the reverse. Okay, these are really pretty cards. Again, this is The Wild Unknown by Kim Kranz. Sorry, I'm all croaky. Strange weather here. So Temperance in reverse is where you have you're not really, okay, I'm not going to say you're unable to control your emotions, but you have a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional energy. And so if you do meet someone, it could be quite overwhelming. And if you are in a project, again, it could be overwhelming, and not in a bad way necessarily, but you just kind of like a tidal wave comes in, you're kind of like flooded with emotion. And I would think with the North Node conjunct Mars, quite a bit of desire and pizzazz and like, you know, yes, I want to do this. Something's exciting you. But again, it's not like, you know, it's an emotional excitement. It's like, so it's excitement, but on a quieter level than normally Mars or Wands would be. Because, well, we do have some Wands here. We have the 5, and then something's coming up here. But then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So some level of something has been achieved. Now I sound like that physicist. Who is that? Sir Arthur Eddington. I love that quote, and I can never remember exactly, but when someone asked him about, I've said this one before, but I love this, what he said, you know, what runs the universe, or what's the universe, how does it work, or whatever, and he said, somebody somewhere is doing we don't know what, or something, and I thought, I like that. That's good for him, for a scientist to say that, instead of, you know, well, you know, there is no... nothing supernatural. I hate the word supernatural. I have to think of another word. Nothing is supernatural. If it exists, it's natural. We just don't understand it. So anyway, so you've completed something. You've finished step 1. You're farther along than you think with whatever this is, because it feels new. It feels new, but you've already laid the foundation for this with past activity, and you didn't know it. So you're ready. You're ready for this. And again, you might feel kind of bowled over, but that's okay. And with the moon in Sagittarius, yeah, hang on to your hats. And then I get the 3 of Wands. And this is also having reached an initial stage of something. And Pentacles are earthy, so they're like, you know, you've actually done this on a physical level. And it doesn't mean you have to have something in your hand, like I built a house, or I, you know, wrote a book or whatever. It could just be, I have achieved this level of strength within myself. I've laid the foundation and I'm ready. Okay. Then this comes along, and this is sort of a spiritual / physical level. Fire is physical and spiritual, which I find interesting because I've always connected the two, and so many spiritual philosophies do not, but I do. So this again is where you've reached a certain level of spiritual awakening, of desire, of knowing what you want. And it's, you know, it's kind of cobbled together, but it's together. You have something. You know, once you get a 3, you've got something stable. You can, a 3-legged stool will stand. You don't have to, you're not choosing exactly. You've got something. Something's coming in. For, you know, if you're hoping for romance, I hope that's what you get. If you're looking for creativity, I hope you get that. Okay, let me draw. I was going to draw a shadow card, but you know what? I'm going to use, I love this deck, and I never use it because it's just kind of weird, but I do love it. So I'm going to use this for my shadow deck tonight. Ah, now see, these stuck together. Why? Okay. Oh, we get the 5 of Wands again. So it's come out twice. Okay, so the first time it came out, it was meant to come out. There is some discord. Is that you feeling frustrated? Or is that you having an argument, a disagreement with someone else? I don't know. But there's a strong level of frustration here. And it came out with the 6 of Pentacles. Aha, we got the 6 of Pentacles last time. This is the giving and receiving card. You are not being given enough. You're giving more than you're receiving. And again, it's possible you're receiving more than you're giving, but I'm not getting that vibe at all. I'm getting the vibe that you're giving more than you're receiving, and it's starting to really frustrate you. You know what? I'm going to draw one more of these. I think these cards are gorgeous. Okay, so, and you know what, that's probably enough of these. I should probably be asking, what do we do about it, rather than more negativity. Yeah, in fact, you know what, we just got the answer. Let me draw, I need more oracle decks. Well, you know what, I got the fairy oracle. I'm going to draw one regular oracle. So, we're not, obviously, if you're not getting as much as you're giving out, you need to set some boundaries. You need to maybe perhaps express your need. Maybe these cups are you being vulnerable and asking for what you want. Okay, let me concentrate on this. What can help us at this time? What's the good news? Oh, come on. Chop wood? No. I'm saying no. I refuse. Maybe I've got the wrong deck. Okay, who's on the bottom? These aren't cooperating tonight. Okay, well maybe, okay, this building blocks. Okay, so you know what? This did mean to come out. This fits in with the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Slowly building something. You have a great foundation, and you've got more done than you think you have. I don't know why I still want. I was hoping, I don't know. I'm just in a fairy kind of mood. Ooh. Okay. The hero. Be your own hero. You are the hero. You are the hero. You've accomplished more than you think you have. Okay, one more. I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's see what we... Ooh, yeah. The Lady of Unicorns. The Lady of Unicorns. Okay, I'm going to get the book on this one because I'm not super familiar with her. Some of these ladies kind of, I mean, they're positive, but okay, she's belief, magical connection, yes, and guardianship. Not quite sure what that is. This is the Lady of Belief and Longing. The unicorn, symbol of purity, grace, and love, is under her guardianship. Okay. She is the keeper of our longing to connect with magical beings. Yes. She holds our need to believe, and she cherishes it. Belief is such an important part of living a true and magical life. Belief can help us overcome depression and despair. It can lead us toward a brighter future. Give her your longings, and she will keep them in care for you. Come to her when you need to be reminded of the importance of what you believe in, and she will restore that belief to you. Okay, I'm going to say that with all these cups and the High Priestess and the 3s and the 2 of Cups, and yes, there is some conflict here. This could be conflict within yourself, saying, yeah, I'm tired of being frustrated and disappointed. I'm not even going to try. Try, go for it. go big. Go big, because this energy, this kite energy, the full moon in Sagittarius, all of it is so powerful. And what was it now? I'm sorry, I have to go back to the page. There was something that I read that I wanted to comment on. The magical connection, the Two of Cups. I was just going to say that this moon being, you know, that we just had opposite Neptune, and Neptune at the end degrees of Pisces, the last degree of the entire zodiac. It's all about belief and magical connection. That's what Neptune is. It's romance. It's illusion, okay, on the negative side, but it's also universal oneness and feeling connected. So I feel like this is a really connected reading. And the first word in this card, the Lady of Unicorns, is belief. So believe. And I should have chosen a different, I wish I had a different quote, because the one I read really was for Mars. And let's see if I can find another. Do I have one here? Let's see if one just jumps out. I have quotes everywhere. I've already read that one. This is James Baldwin again. He said, I have always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. I am aware that we do not save each other very often, but I am also aware that we save each other some of the time. And I think I read this one not long ago, but maybe I didn't. Mary Shelley, the fact that this person exists in the world at all, this alone makes this world and a life in it meaningful. Isn't that the truth? So here's hoping that you meet the right person, or you're already with the right person. Just believe, okay? All right, I will talk to you later. Thank you so much. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And blessings. Good night.